Yo, what up, everybody? It's the Cola Kash Show, Zero Boy Productions, Don Cook Media. My next guest is brand owner, CEO of Concrete Money. He's also into, credit repair and stuff like that, man. So he's gonna be dropping a lot of gems. But I'm gonna let him introduce himself from the rest of the part. What's up, man?
Man, I'm Nast. Everybody call me Nast, but you can call me Sean, man. Concrete Money CEO. I'm in the credit repair, getting people funded, own clothing brand. I'm into a lot of things, even life coaching. So, I'm into all that, pretty much everything.
And what was it like growing up where you grew up?
Straight out of Watts. Right out the Nickersons, right off Bellhaven Street, man. Right out the hood. Right there, right out the hood. Straight out the gutter, Been in the streets, man. Seeing a lot, been through a lot, going to jail, almost losing my life to the system, having everybody turn their back on me, doubting me, man, pretty much everything.
What was the thing that you thought you wanted to do before Concrete Money? And then tell us a little bit how that led up to you saying, forget it, I'm finna go straight up CEO.
I just want to be a hustler. I just want to hustle. I ain't want to do nothing else but hustle. I just wanted to get money. I ain't care how I did it, man. Look, I just wanted to get some money. And after so long, I was getting the money, right? But then I was spending the money. I was hustling, and then I didn't have no objective to why I wanted the money.
Right.
And then what I was gonna do with the money. So I said, damn, I gotta figure out something. How am I gonna get more money? Because when you only know to wake up, smoke, chill, hang out on the hood, and hustle, nickel for dime, that's all you gonna see. You gotta learn something else to get more money.
Right.
That's why the average person is broke, because they don't know the right information. So I felt like I was one day looking on Instagram and I seen Smitty the GOAT. And I just followed him. I was following him for a minute. And some told me to sign up for the mentorship in this class.
Right, that's dope.
And I ended up signing up for the mentorship in this class. It was like $50 a month. I did this like a year ago. I signed up for the class, and I've been on that journey. I figured out, I seen everybody saying, get the LLC, get the LLC. I got the LLC. Then I started Concrete Money. I was sitting with my boy. He said, hey, man, what's your LLC name gonna be? I said, damn, I'm sitting there and I'm looking. I'm just looking at the ground. I'm looking at the ground, no lie. And I said, I'm just thinking, I said, damn, Concrete Money.
Yeah, that's hard.
He said, why Concrete Money? I said, bro, because whatever you do to get the money, you gotta put your feet on the concrete. So no matter what you do, your feet gotta be on the concrete to go get the money. And I made my LLC, Concrete Money. And from there, I knew that the hustling wasn't gonna take me that far. So what I did was, while I was hustling, I invested my hustling money into my credit.
Right. That's dope.
And that's how I did it.
So what is the thing that kind of drives you to say, okay, I want to go even further than just, a clothing brand, or even a market, basically, let's say a clothing brand, you feel me?
What made me say I want to go further in the clothing brand is because when I was into the mentorship, right, I started to learn more about high-risk industries and low-risk industries. And the difference between low-risk industries and high-risk industries is clothing is a high-risk industry. So when it's high-risk, it's unlikely for them to give you a lot of money.
Right.
Because a lot of people fail when it comes to trying to get their clothing brand off of the ground.
Yeah.
You don't see a million clothing brands. You only see a few of them.
Right.
Right? So when I knew that clothing was high risk, I'm like, damn, I don't want no high risk business then. I want something that they're gonna give me some money for. And I searched up on ChatGPT. That's my best friend. I searched up ChatGPT and I was looking it up, and it said marketing is low risk. So what I did was I amended my my business LLC and changed it from clothing to marketing consultant. And since then, I was doing marketing consultant.
That's dope. That's
Yep.
dope. What's in the future for the brand? Or like what's happening now and how's that gonna lead to the future of the brand?
What's happening now is I'm taking it even farther than the marketing and the clothing. I'm actually into helping people repair their credit and build their credit. In the midst of me being into this class, I learned so much in how to rebuild and how to repair and build my credit and others. I also just, in the midst of me working and grinding, somebody reached out to me, and I'm kind of tied in with another industry, right, to where we do credit repair. So I learned how to do credit repair. I do credit repair. I'm into that. I can help people build their credit if you have little or no credit, repos, late payments, collections, child support, whatever you can name.
Right.
Derogatory marks. I'm into all that. I can get all that off.
All right.
Yep.
So what's in the future?
In the future, how I see myself next year, I want to own some property. Next year, I want to own some property, and I want to help thousands of people build and repair their credit. For the ones that do want the help, I want to reach out to those people.
That's dope.
My job is to help people that's blind. Help as many people that can't see, help them see. Because a lot of people are misguided these days. As I'm going, I'm starting to realize that I could do whatever I want to do. Like you just gotta go do it.
For real.
And in the midst of it is you're gonna lose a lot of people.
You know, this is how I look at it, right? You know how a spaceship take off? And as it take off, as it gets higher and higher, it breaks off.
Yeah.
And then eventually it'll snap in half and just that one piece will be floating.
Yeah.
Right? When you on a low vibrational level, there's a lot of people on a lower vibrational level, right? So what they doing, they around you every day. You in the midst of a whole lot of low vibration. But when you try to get outside of that vibration, you gotta leave the low vibrational frequencies, you feel me, to get to a higher vibrational frequency. And sometimes you have to separate yourself in order to be in tranquility enough to like say, okay, let me really like put my pieces in place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's important that we continue to drive those moments, because if you don't, you can't see. They're gonna forever be blind, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like having a loud ass speaker blasting and somebody trying to tell you something. But if you're around all that noise, you can't hear shit, bro.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, it's like now, whoever thought that I'd be in the position that I am in now?
You.
Yeah, I did, but for so long I didn't because I used to doubt myself.
Right, I believe that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to get over doubt, and like I say, it's still days where I do doubt myself, but I still get up and I still go, right? I'm not as far as I want to be. I'm nowhere near as far as I want to be, but I'm way farther than I was.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and get further.
And that's what matters, because I'm beating the odds, bro. The odds wasn't for me to survive. The odds wasn't for me to have a 800 credit score. The odds wasn't for me to have my own business. The odds wasn't for me to live this long.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? The odds wasn't for me to have my own car. The odds wasn't for me to learn what I learned. The odds wasn't for me to learn this information, to know this information. So it's like, I'm blessed, you know? And that's the best thing that matters the most, man. That's how I keep going.
I had to learn that it's literally like people you're around. You know, they say you are who you hang with.
Yeah.
Man, once I start getting around certain people, like, and it's crazy because, like, I don't look for people with motion. Like, you know what I'm saying? I look for people with the same kind of, like, understanding of life that I have. Like, you feel me? Like, money is one thing, credit is one thing, but me personally, being like a energy-based dude, like, if you got bad energy, I just want to get away from you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I can't do business with bad energy.
Yeah.
Because then it's going to turn out bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like most of my relationships with people are people energy, personal energy.
Yeah, always.
And the fact that they do certain shit that puts me and them in place, locked in, then it works for the both of us. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like them the dopest relationships you can have with people, because it's kind of like on a lower level of thinking, it's kind of like, okay, I love to smoke weed. You love to smoke weed. I know how to get to some weed. I know how to get to some weed. But if you only love to live and be on a whole nother level, then what happens is you can't, all right, you like that too, how can we help each other get to that level? And you would think your friends will respond like that, but like, how do they usually respond to you? Or people you consider friends?
Everybody ain't gonna respond to the way that you respond to the way you see things. And that all comes with your vision. And Nip said everybody can't go.
Right.
And a lot of people just know the lyrics, but they don't know the meaning to the words.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I say that because the way I see things, it's a lot of my friends and people that don't see shit the way that I see it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if they did, they'd be right here with me. Not saying right here, where we at.
Yeah.
Right here
next to me.
They'd be right here next to me.
Yeah.
They'd be in the same position as me. And some people not. It's because it's doubt. Some people doubt and they don't believe. If you ain't seen nobody, if you ain't seen nobody that you know make it, how are you half-assed gonna see somebody making it?
Yeah.
You never seen nobody in your life make it, nobody in your circle that you knew personally. So it's always gonna look like a stunt.
So do you think that's the main reason why that remains that way?
Don't let it fool you. Because at the end of the day, life is going by, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Everything ain't a scam. Fortunately, God did put some good people on earth to help people out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you may know 1 million people. And out of those million people, it may be only one person out of that 1 million people that can lead you the right way. But it's always gonna seem impossible when you know 999 people that's going the wrong way. You gonna automatically look at the person that's going the right way and say, man, you going the wrong way. Come on, man, what you doing? Whole time, I'm in the back of the line. They think I'm in the back. No, I'm not in the back. I'm in front of the line trying to turn y'all around, tell y'all going the wrong way, come on. Everybody ain't gonna look at it that way.
But since there's more people going that way, it look like you going the wrong way.
Since there's more people going that way, it look like I'm going the wrong way.
And you gotta keep going that way because you know you're going the right way.
Only way you lose sight,
only way you lose sight of that's why you gotta say it's a frequency. That's why I say that, because in order for you to keep going this way, you gotta find out how they moving, right? You gotta know. You was moving in the same direction at first, right? And then you stopped like, hold on. If they keep falling off the cliff, why is everybody walking this way? What's this way? You know what I'm saying? Then you start walking that way, and slowly for surely, you know what I said, bro? I said you got two types of people, right? When there's a threat, you have the people who say, shit, I'm gonna run up this tree, and the other nigga run up the tree. After some time pass, either one person say, damn, my nigga, I don't think that threat down there no more. We gotta get out this tree. I'm finna get out this motherfucker, run far as fuck that way as I can, and then if something stops me, it stops me.
Yeah.
But if I stay in this tree, I get nowhere. So that's the fear factor. You get what I'm saying? I gotta jump out this tree, and I'm fucking going as far as I can. If something eat me, nigga, it eat me, bro. But I'm not finna sit up here in this tree and die, like, bro. But I'm gonna get further and I'm gonna see more than you by me jumping my ass out this tree and running that way. And whatever, give me. But I seen some shit before I died. You didn't see shit because all you can do is sit up here in this tree, on it.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it, bro. Like, it's one of those type of emotions. But I don't really look at it like and he tell me not to do this. He say don't even buy the ticket if you ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah. Because you already lost.
Right. But
you already lost. The moment you like, man, I ain't finna win, you already lost. You know what it does? You know what it does? For me though, it goes back to that thing you were saying about like, how many people have you seen win, right? And then you got these people who say you already lost because you have doubt. But then you got all the belief in the world and your ass still ain't won. Yeah, you right. No, you right though,
so
right?
I'm like, damn, nigga, but if you won, I'll be like, nigga, I'm gonna play to the day I win now
Okay.
because I know a nigga, like you said, I know a nigga that won that shit, nigga.
But-
I know you can hit.
But now let me tell you this, right? That just means switch your gamble.
That again?
Switch your gamble.
Yeah. Switch your gamble, yeah.
When I say switch your gamble,
I get what you're saying.
don't bet on the number. Don't bet on the ticket. Bet on yourself. You get what I'm saying? You bet on yourself. When I say you bet on yourself, because I say that because I used to gamble every day, daily 3, morning and night. Morning and night. Sometimes I still do it. Guess what I did? I slowed down on that.
Yeah.
And I bet it on myself. I joined that class, that mentorship. I made more money than I could have made off of me spending that money that I kept going and playing them numbers every day. I changed my gamble and bet it on myself. And the outcome worked. It didn't come as fast as I wanted to. But about time it came, it came.
Right.
And that's why I say you got to bet on yourself.
I get it.
And
man.
that's the thing. It's a process. Some people don't want to bet on themselves because they like, hey. And I tell people, I be like, damn, y'all crazy as fuck. Y'all sit here and bet on Prize Picks. Cause me, I bet on Prize Picks too sometimes. I won dinner $20,000 off Prize Picks, right? But I say, damn, bro, y'all would sit here and bet on all these players and bet on all these people,
Not bet on yourself.
and y'all don't even know them.
That's crazy.
How you betting on somebody else's actions? You don't even know these people. We watch, listen, bro, look,
Nah, I get you.
we watch basketball, right? And we bet on these people. We bet, I bet LeBron scored 20 tonight. Man, LeBron might be like, man, I don't even feel like shooting 20 shots tonight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Go ahead, Bron, throw it up there, score 20. You betting your $25 and then you trying to bet on Austin Reeves and everybody else, bro, when you not knowing, they betting on themselves. You could be betting on him to score 20. He could be betting on himself to score 18. You don't know what this man's actions is.
That's dope. When
You
you think
betting
about it
on
like
everybody
that.
else, but you ain't betting on yourself. You get what I'm saying?
That just sounds funny every time you say it because look.
But it's real.
No, that's it's real, bro. Like you'll have more belief that somebody you don't know ain't thinking about you, ain't even in your energy. Y'all ain't had a conversation about nothing or nothing. Like it ain't like he told you, nigga, I'm finna score 20 tonight, and then you say, all right, for sure. And then you go like, hey, I bet y'all he gonna score 20. You ain't doing that.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
You
Like,
don't know what's on this nigga
You don't know
mind.
what's on this mind.
That nigga ankle could twist anything, bro.
Hey, even
Like,
now he might be like, hey, babe, he
might-
might tell his girl, hey, babe, you say you got a parlay in for how much? All right, you said miss 10 shots, I'm missing all 10 of them bitches. Nigga, you don't even know him. It's just like the same thing as with support. People so blind, they'll go support Louis, Gucci, Prada. You don't even know these people. Brands and stuff are racist and all type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But you'll go spend your money with them not even knowing your child or somebody can be hurt or need a GoFundMe, and them people won't look twice. Look, when we go to the malls, when we go shopping, we go in there, we go buy new Jordans. I can't even tell you exactly how much they cost because I just go in there and give them the $200-300 and you just give me my change and I'm gonna
walk out, yeah.
I'm gonna walk out, right? But then if you go to your hood or you go to where you from and you say, hey man, I want this, 175 for this, give me this, 150 for that. They'll be like, damn man, you want too much. Give me, man, I got 130. Because they gonna look at you at how they value you. You get what I'm saying?
But what
if I don't see you worth 175, I'm gonna tell you I got 80. That's because that's how I look at your value.
Yeah.
And some people don't look at your value that high because they've been around you for so long and they can't see you doing better than them.
So that's what I'm saying, right? You're right. It's not gonna work. Because the reason why it's not gonna work also is because exactly what you said as far as like your value, right? Let's say you went somewhere else, Montclair, boom, some shit like that, boom, and then you came back and you like your brand is already it. It's already online, niggas is buying it, it's popping, whatever, woo woo. And then you put that store in the hood.
Yeah.
You think niggas gonna pay your price for your shit even though they know that it's being worn everywhere, it's popular? Even if you went somewhere else and your shit blew up,
I mean,
you came back, put one in the hood. You think people gonna buy it?
Yeah, but I mean, that's why when you think business, you don't think, no business person thinks of where they come from. No.
That's true.
If you look at anybody that's rich and famous, they don't think to put right into their right hometown first, because you got to go out and you got to build everywhere else so the people from your hometown can see how real it is that you can build before you can go back. But you have to do so much. But by the time you do so much, half of the people not even gonna exist.
That's true.
Half of the people not gonna exist.
The structure of your neighborhood ain't gonna exist no more.
Yeah, but destruction of yourself is gonna make sure you don't exist.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got a time. If you don't get it now, people crashing out. People going to jail, or they dying, or whatever. So it's like some people just don't get it, bro. And sad to say, that's what we're here for. Some people to get it and some people ain't.
Right.
God bless some of us. He bless all of us. But not all of us got the same vision.
Right.
Same way you got good people, you got bad people. You got smart people, you got people that just don't want to get it.
Yeah.
I don't want to call them ignorant or stupid, but
I mean, ignorant is really not a bad word.
But
stupid kind of is, but ignorant just means you just don't know. It's like knowledge.
When some people is ignorant, you can't tell them that they're ignorant.
You can't. They're ignorant.
Yeah, but one thing is like calling somebody broke. I don't even call nobody broke, because calling somebody broke is like, that's worse than saying fuck, somebody that's dead to them. Like, you feel me? Like,
real.
They ready to kill you. Like, what? I'm finna shit outside.
If you got motion, if they think you got motion or you do got motion, they gonna what?
Yeah, like, you feel me? So it's like, yeah, all right, whatever, because you got it. Because the moral of the story is somebody got to live to tell a story. Always remember that. That's what it comes down to. Somebody got to live to tell a story.
I mean.
Feel me?
So look, man, we finna wrap it up, man. We gonna tell the people where you from, as far as like, your hometown, your name, and where they can find you, bro.
Man, I'm Concrete Money CEO. You can find me on Instagram, Concrete Money CEO, or I_Toad_y'all. I'm from the City Watch, man. Y'all know where to find me, man. Clothing brand, credit repair, whatever you need, man. Hit me. Concrete Money.